Our first guest today is Lindsey Pelas. You may know her from her modeling career, her Instagram page, or even from Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon. Hey, Lindsay.
Hi.
So glad you could join us today.
No, thank you for having me.
First, I want to ask you, how long have you been a model?
About, seriously, a year and a half. It's when it started being serious.
So in a year and a half, you've amassed quite a following.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know how that happened. I'm happy I did.
I mean, what do you think? I think it's because you're beautiful and sexy. What do you think?
That might have something to do with it. Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know if you guys have seen her video in slow motion.
Oh my God, that video. That video is probably why I have followers. That one video.
If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty awesome video. Kind of describe it for folks. You're just kind of running in slow motion, but it's super sexy.
Yeah, I'm wearing a wife beater, a cut-off wife beater.
There you go.
And just sexy Baywatch slow-mo. I think Baywatch, but 2016 Baywatch.
And it's pretty hot. So what are some new projects that you're working on? We talked about Wildin' Out. What else are you working on?
Yeah, so, God, I feel like I'm doing all kind of things. So the summer's coming up, and I'm about to do a lot of hosting for the summer and kind of be exclusive to Vegas. So I'll be out there a lot for partying, doing a little something. But I'm working on a book as well. And we're trying to figure exactly what it was. But I'm thinking a how-to book, how to do social media a little bit.
So you want to kind of give folks some tips on how you got to where you are.
Yeah, of course. And I want you to I want a guy to be prepared when he goes to slide in somebody's DMs, I want to get everyone on the same page. I don't want you to go out there on the internet because that's how we interact these days, so.
That actually brings me to my next question, because as beautiful as you are, I'm sure a lot of people slide in your DM.
Oh my God.
What is the craziest thing somebody has slid in your DM?
We were talking about this yesterday. There's a lot of celebrities that would shock you that slide in the DMs. And high profile people that you're just if I took a screenshot of this, you could be trending or something, but there's a lot of celebrities. There's a lot of nudie pics that you don't want.
The dick pics.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could say dick, but yes, the dick pics.
Okay. What about marriage proposals? I'm sure you get those, because I've seen your Instagram page and I've seen how people literally just love you, and I'm just wondering, do you get a lot of marriage proposals?
Of course, I get all of that, but they only see, the side where I'm all pretty and dolled up, real life Lindsay's kind of I'm country, so I'm kind of jeans and t-shirt and ponytail, I'm not that,
I was going to tell you what I like about your social media presence is that you do show people real life Lindsay. She has moments where she's without her makeup and you're just as gorgeous. You have lots of moments with your dog. Talk a little bit about why you wanted to show that side of you as well.
When you get such a following, it starts to become like a business. And I think that's when people quit caring about you. Whenever I see a lot of models that you can pay for shout outs, you can pay to take pictures with your favorite girl. It's all a business. And when you forget that why people followed you because you were cool and you were chill. And I don't like to think of people as a fan or a follower. I like to think of it as a friend, a potential, someone I could know. So I don't know, being real is the best way to go.
So keeping it real, tip number 1 from Lindsay. Love it. I want to ask you something else that I've seen on your social media pages, since we talk about how beautiful you are and how you love to stay in shape. I noticed that you were talking about going to Runyon Canyon. Runyon Canyon is a hiking trail out here in the LA area. But it's going to be closed for 4 months. What are you going to do?
I tweeted this yesterday because, that's where we take all our selfies. Every Instagram chick, all her selfies are in Runyon Canyon. No, I love going to Runyon, and they're the girls in like full hair and makeup, and they're literally there to take a bunch of selfies.
Pretty much.
Like the struggle. But no, I know, I love Runyon. I live right down the street from Runyon, so I'm gonna have to do something else.
Because where are we gonna get all of our selfies of
I know, where am I gonna get the sun?
Agreed.
Guess Vegas.
Vegas is a good place. Well, let me ask you about Wildin' Out, because I mean that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Oh, it was so fun. I got to be a Wildin' Out girl this season. So, and I think Nick Cannon picked me, and he handpicks the models, and he's very involved. He's super cool, but it was so fun. Like, I mean, they had a bunch of celebrity guests that come on, and there's a ton of rappers and just like amazing actors and actresses. I don't know if I'm even allowed to name drop, but I want to say, I mean, they're really cool people that I got to watch. And it's so fun to go to work and like get to, you know, dance with your favorite rappers and like just watch a show for free.
So it's safe to say you've had a few moments you've been starstruck?
Oh my God. I mean, you know what? I've met like so many people that you would think I would swoon over. And the only people that get me like super nervous are the Real Housewives.
What? favorites?
I love them so much.
Okay.
And it's not even like I've met like Leonardo DiCaprio and like, you know, whatever, but like a Real Housewife.
What is it about the Housewives?
I just love Bravo. I can't help it. I don't know.
So reality TV.
Yes, I hate to be that girl, but I'm that girl. I love it.
Since you like keeping it real online, do you think we might see you on a reality show?
Oh my God, they've been discussing that a lot. They kind of don't know if there's a place for like, you know, Instagram girls in reality and how to do it. I'll never say never, but you never know. Reality can be so cool, but it can also be like so lame.
Definitely.
And I don't know.
Definitely. Well, let me ask you a personal question. Is there someone special in your life?
Oh my God.
Other than your dog?
Other than my dog. Currently, I mean, I'm seeing someone right now, but I don't know if it's too serious to tell. I feel like in LA, everything's so flighty and here today, gone tomorrow.
How do you keep that, how do you keep that to yourself? I mean, you're a huge personality, 3 million followers, y'all. Like, you're a huge personality. How do you keep that on the DL?
I think you're just smart about it. And you remember, like, people don't really want to see, who you're dating all the time. Especially if you're dating, like, a few people at once. You're like, oh, you're dating this guy and this. It's just tacky. And now everything's public, it's just, I don't know. You know how people like have babies? Mm-hmm. I hear people have babies sometimes at my age. But anyway, like people have babies, yeah. And they keep it until they know for sure it's gonna work out. I feel like that's like an awful example, but it's true.
So you keep it on the DL until you know that it's something special.
Yeah, so I know it's like a for real baby or something. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Well, we appreciate you sharing all of this with us today. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, I wanted to ask you about your education. Okay. I almost forgot about that. A lot of emphasis is placed on how you look. And we are in a visual medium. It's Hollywood. I understand that. But I like the fact that you also make mention of the fact that you went to college. Yeah. And you're very interested in philanthropy. Talk a little bit about why both of those two things are an important aspect of your career.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think with anything with beauty in life, if all you have is your outer shelf, if all you have is pretty, it becomes so worthless. And you have to kind of be like a deeper human. And I worked really hard in college. I mean, college is so hard. So to have like your degree, I feel like I should carry it around with me. Like I tried so hard for this, but it's so hard. And I feel like when you do have a platform like social media, it's great to kind of give back. And even if it's giving back in a way, it's your perspective. If you can teach people something that they didn't think would come out of you, it kind of like shocks people. That's why Twitter, I'm kind of like introspective and I kind of explain a lot,
Okay.
And I try to keep away from the haters, but I like to give you some insight without shoving it down your throat, if that makes any sense.
So a little motivation without being overbearing about it.
Yeah, like on Snap, if I have I get a mean comment, I'll react to it on Snapchat, and it's never anything angry. I'm usually being funny, and I'm trying to make you feel better. Like I don't know. I want to like promote positivity.
I love that. I hashtag that all the time.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, last question that I wanted to kind of talk to you about. I think it's interesting that in a very short amount of time, you have amassed quite a following. You've got a great career, and it looks like things are only going up for you. What's your advice to other girls who want to be Instagram models? Because I know we've all seen them. The girls that take pictures in front of your dirty bed with the baby sleeping in the background. We've seen those. No, we've seen those. Yeah. But your pictures are professional. Mm-hmm. Your pictures are sexy without being kind of trashy. Yeah. How do you, what's the advice you would give to girls who want to go down the same path as you, but, they want to kind of keep it classy?
I think I didn't aspire to it just kind of happened. So I think that being authentic and I don't know, just showing who you are in every way, being a little funny, the pictures without the makeup. Basically because sometimes those professional photos, how classy they are, we know you tried so hard. We know that was an expensive 12-hour day. Sometimes people just want to see, the girl in the t-shirt and jeans or just being casual. And your caption, so many captions, there's like a sexy photo and it's like a Socrates quote.
Got it.
And you're just like, what is this? But just make fun of yourself and be funny and chill, Don't try so hard, and that's when it always works out.
Okay. So keeping it real, I guess, is your basic advice. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Lindsay, so much for joining us today, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time right here on The Conversation Lounge.
Hey, DatzHott.com. How you doing?